President John Dramani Mahama has announced that his government will introduce a state assets protection bill to establish strict legal guidelines for the disposal of public assets and prevent their arbitrary sale by successive governments. Speaking at the 2026 4th Ghana Civil Society Forum in Accra, the President said Cabinet had directed the Attorney General to draft the legislation as part of broader efforts to strengthen transparency, accountability, and good governance. According to President Mahama, the proposed law will regulate the disposal of state-owned properties, including lands, buildings, factories, industries, and other public assets to ensure they are protected in the national interest. The President stressed that accountability and the fight against corruption remain central to Ghana's democratic consolidation, reaffirming his administration's commitment to transparent and accountable governance. He also disclosed that Cabinet had approved the National Ethics and Anti-Corruption Action Plan 2026 to 2030 for onward submission to Parliament. The new policy framework succeeds the 10-year National Anti-Corruption Action Plan launched during his previous administration in 2015.
Accountability and the fight against corruption are essential to democratic consolidation. And I wish to use this platform to restate my commitment to transparent and accountable governance. In my past presidency, I had the privilege of launching the 10-year National Anti-Corruption Action Plan in 2015. And I'm pleased to report to you that just yesterday, Cabinet approved the new National Ethics and Anti-Corruption Action Plan 2026 to 2030 for onward transmission to Parliament. I'm also happy to announce to you that yesterday Cabinet took a decision directing the Attorney General to draft a bill for the protection of state assets. It's called the State Assets Protection Bill. It shows the guidelines under which any state asset can be disposed, including lands, buildings, state assets, factories, industries, so that no government just capriciously disposes of state assets.
President Mahama said civil society organizations play a vital role in deepening democracy by creating opportunities for citizens to constructively engage with government. President Mahama emphasized that democratic consolidation goes beyond having strong constitutional framework. He said it also requires active citizenship, vibrant civic participation, and sustained partnerships between the state and civil society.
The future of democratic governance depends on the quality of the relationship between citizens and the public institutions that serve them. Strong democracies are built on trust. Trust grows when citizens can meaningfully participate in decision-making processes. Trust grows when governments are transparent and accountable. Trust grows when institutions deliver results. Civil society organizations help strengthen this trust by creating channels for citizens to engage constructively with their public institutions. They bridge the gap between policy and the lived experience, and they connect governments to communities and ensure that governance remains responsive to the needs of the people. And this is why democratic consolidation requires more than strong constitutional arrangements. It requires active citizenship, it requires vibrant civic engagement, and it requires enduring partnerships between the state and society. Ladies and gentlemen, this administration remains firmly committed to participatory governance. This commitment informed the National Economic Dialogue, which brought together citizens, labor, business leaders, academics, civil society organizations, and development partners to help shape the trajectory of our economic recovery and transformation agenda.